Hi, my name is Tarneet Singh. I am your own master crypto consultant. So we are back with our new video called What is Blockchain? So today we're going to discuss about what is blockchain and how blockchain actually originated. So now if we look around us, there are a lot of transactions happening around us on daily basis. If we go about shopping, if we think about banking, all these transactions are stored in a data somewhere. But all this data, it is not reliable. Why it is not reliable? Because admin can make changes to this data anytime and it is not accessible to anybody. Now what if there is a decentralized system which is reliable and which is accessible to anybody and nobody can make that changes? So how good it would be. So this is how blockchain came into existence. So in 1990s the talk of blockchain was happening, and in 2009 Bitcoin used its only own concept called blockchain. So the research work of this blockchain started around 1990s, and around 2009 Satoshi Nakamoto used this blockchain technology, and through which Bitcoin came into existence. Now let's understand this blockchain in a very easy language. If we look around any grocery store around us, you will see there are a lot of transactions happening like sale, purchase, how the stock came from, where the stock went to. All these transactions or things or data are registered in a book called ledger. So this ledger actually is a blockchain. Now each ledger or each record, you can say, is stored in each individual block, and blockchain is a chain of multiple blocks. Now let's understand each block individually. Now each block contains some data. Now if we define this data, number one will come some relevant information will be stored in this data. What relevant information? For example, if we are using Bitcoin, so the transaction would be there, that from where the currency is transferred to another person. Second relevant data would be stored in this block would be called hash, and third relevant data that would be stored in this block would be called previous hash. Now let's understand what is hash. Hash is like a fingerprint which we use for our biometrics when we make our Aadhaar card. And once our Aadhaar card is generated, we are given some unique number code. Same way, the blockchain, in every individual block, whenever a transaction is happening, we will be given a hash transaction number. So this is actually called hash. Now let's come to the third part called previous hash. Now what is previous hash? Now to understand previous hash, what happens actually in the current block, we will have the transaction of previous hash in the current block. And same way, all these previous hashes will go on the upcoming blocks. And the first block where there is no previous hash, we call this as a genesis block. So now in this way, it is very easy to track history of all the blocks. And now in this way, all the information, it is traceable, the information is very much secure, and all this information is very much tamper-proof. Now for example, now if we want to make any such changes in this given blockchain data, it would be very impossible. Why? Because if you want to change any data in a block, you need to change that hash. And once you change that one hash, all the other upcoming hashes need to be changed. And this will take a lot of time, because in blockchain, especially in BTC, if you need to change one block, it will take approximately 10 minutes. And now for example, if you need to change 1 crore blocks, it would take around 200 years. So now let's understand why this time rule has been implemented. This time rule has been implemented to make this blockchain very much secure. So now this proof of work means that you need to actually complete that blockchain transaction in each block in actual 10 minutes. You have to prove that this transaction in blockchain took 10 minutes only. So this is how proof of work works, and this is how this make this blockchain layer wise very much secure. Now let's understand another security feature of blockchain, which is called consensus rule. So what is consensus rule? Like, we all understand that blockchain is spread across different computers across the world. So now to make any changes in any block, you need to have a consensus majority voting of the 51% of the blocks that is spread across the computer system around the world. So it will be a very Hurricane task to get the majority of the voting from this decentralized spread computer networks, and also getting this role. So now let's understand, lot many domains are using this blockchain technology, and we always have heard this word called cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, Ethereum and other currencies. So all these currencies and cryptocurrencies especially are using this blockchain technology. So now in our next video, We will talk about what is Bitcoin and what are other currencies. So stay tuned with our channel.